at the chapel. I want to share with you just my Saturday morning devotional and share some things that have been on my heart. One of the things that's been really exciting to watch the last few weeks is each week that I've noticed, especially when I've been out here at CrossPoint, out here at the Cross School, is I've noticed each week our attendance seems to be getting bigger and bigger. It seems like that people are coming back to church again, which has been really, really exciting, where people are bringing their children again as we're about to beginning to open up our nursery and beginning up the children's part. It's been really, really exciting to watch what's happening. And not only just with our church, I know I have several friends that are a part of and work over at Low Country, and they told me the same things as they've watched their church begin to, the last several weeks, this last month, is each week is getting bigger and bigger. And I think people are getting to the point where they feel a little more secure maybe to go back, or maybe they don't feel so secure, at least physically, and yet they feel compelled by God. They just cannot be away from the fellowship anymore. And so people are kind of wandering in. And so it's been really, really exciting to watch that happen and to see people's faces again I haven't seen for months. I've said often, it doesn't matter if it's just a group of 10 or 20 people or a group of 1,000 people. I'm always going to try to prepare the same, and I'm excited about the same to be with everybody. And yet it's just so wonderful to see people again I haven't seen in quite a while. And if I haven't seen you, you haven't seen me, and you get a chance, come up and say hi to me. I would love just to. I know we're keeping the distance from one another. We're still wearing masks at the services and all that, but it's just great to be in the presence of God's people again. And one of the things that's occurred to me is we're beginning to kind of open things up more, and who knows, I think as we move into the Christmas season, we'll probably begin to try to add another service, and that'll obviously happen in God's time. But one of the things that's so interesting is that one of the scriptures that I've always found so compelling, and it's just one of those little historical facts, that in the book of the very end, where it says in the scriptures, where it says, if everything that Jesus Christ ever said was written down, there wouldn't be enough books in the world to be able to fill it. So obviously Jesus said many things that we don't have in the scriptures. And occasionally, one case in point is the Apostle Paul says, he quotes Jesus Christ and said, as you've heard it said before, it's better to give than receive. That's nowhere found in the Gospels, and yet he is quoting something that he heard, which means Jesus Christ had said it. It's a wonderful passage of scripture that I think testifies to what Jesus is trying to communicate, that it is true, it is more blessed to give than receive. I say that to you because one of the things that's caught me off guard, I think it's caught us all off guard, is as we've been kind of continuing to go back into the different services, as each week we're getting bigger and bigger. We noticed with COVID, as we stripped everything down and made the services shorter and more compact, that we noticed obviously our volunteer base dropped dramatically. And it makes sense because people, we didn't need as much help then. We were trying to make things as concise as possible. But as we're expanding, getting bigger, we've noticed again, we need God's people to step up. And I know we've been talking about it for the last few weeks, but I'm saying that we need your help because we're beginning to kind of outgrow our infrastructure right now. Because we're having so many people coming back, we need more and more help. We need more ushers. We need people working security. We need people to work in registration. We obviously always need people helping out with the children's ministry. And one of the cool things this past week over here at the school was people kind of just fill in the gap sometimes when someone's not there. And one of the children who's been raised in this church, 10-year-old Jack Ross, stepped in and just saw they would need help and stepped in and began to help out at registration at the Sunday service. He wasn't compelled, he wasn't called by somebody, he just stepped in and saw a need. 10-year-old stepped in and helped. I say that to everyone here who may be coming to Sunday services, who may be able to donate some of their time. It would be greatly, greatly appreciated. We believe as Christians that everything we do it for the glory of God, and we try to do it with excellence. So it may seem sometimes some tasks are menial and don't mean a whole lot. It does mean a lot, because when you add all those things up, it means we can have a great service over here on a Sunday morning. And as people come flooding in this place, we do everything with excellence to the best of our ability. Obviously, we're going to make mistakes sometimes, but you're part of that. So I just want to implore you, as we're asking for people to step in and volunteer, to call the church office, to get on the website and see when you can sign in to help. It would be greatly appreciated. And if you see Jack, give him some encouragement. I think it was wonderful seeing that. And so anyway, I say every week, and I really mean it, I love you guys. I miss you. I'm praying for you. And I'll see you soon. Bye.